All right, here we go. Daniel Del Real with your Stanislaus County market update for the first 60 days of this year. A couple things that you'll see on this email. You'll see that I included the CPI inflation numbers and some charts that you could see. Cost of living, energy costs, fuel costs, auto costs, in some cases up 40%. CPI inflation numbers are 7.5%. With the pressure in Russia and Ukraine, putting some pressure on the Fed to keep the rate a little lower. We saw a slight price adjustment on the downside. With the rate increasing as much as it did the first 2 months of the year, we're really keeping an eye on to see what it did to the pending sales. And I'm surprised to share, and I'll share that pending sales spiked 29%. So what we've been hearing is buyers are concerned with the rate going up that much, and with pressures of inflation that the Fed will continue to increase the rate, which will affect affordability, and they're just jumping in. So I think that adjustment in rate is causing a lot of buyers that were sitting on the fence to get back into the market, and you're seeing it with a 29% increase in pending sales, 16% increase from last year. Now, inventory is a bit higher, 15% higher than it was last year. We're sitting at 241 houses for sale. We did see a change in the median price. One of my previous updates, I said that I was expecting to see most adjustment in pricing to happen in the first 2 quarters of the year, similar to what we saw last year. And we're seeing that again right now. So the average sales price to list price, it did go up to 100%. So we are getting 100% of the list price, if not slightly over in some cases. Days on the market are 25 days. The median price, here it is. So median price is up 3% since the beginning of the year. 1.6% as of last month. We finally broke a previous high. We've hit 440 as our median price 3 different times. Again, we saw it peak in the May of last year. We saw it hit again in October, and we saw it hit again in December. And then for the first 2 months of the year, we broke it to 446,000 and now 453,000 as our median price. So that is a big deal. I mean, the ceiling broke. We tested it 3 different times. Prices are heading up with the increase pending sales. I'm expecting again next month to see an increase. Again, as we did see at the beginning of last year, we saw most price, all the price improvements happen in the first 2 quarters of the year. We saw it peak out here. We saw it drop at the end of the second quarter, and we kept testing that ceiling over and over. So I'm expecting the same thing to happen this year. We'll see prices increase until about the end of the second quarter, and then we'll see them soften up a bit, and you'll see it test whatever ceiling that's going to be. I'm not sure if it's going to be 460,000, 465, maybe it stays at 455. We will see, but we know that even with the rate increase, buyers decided to get off the fence and start looking for houses. Now, a couple things that will affect affordability of homes. I think buyers are going to have a harder time saving for down payments, with energy costs up 40%, transportation, vehicle costs up 40%, food costs up, housing costs up, and inflation at 7.5% is going to put some pressure on buyers' ability to save. Now, supply chain issues aren't helping us. We have a big project that you've seen, I'm sure, in the paper a few times. There's a Tivoli project. It's a big development off of Sylvan and Oakdale. Even though they're getting close to getting ready to develop something there, even the developer there is having supply chain issues with MID and getting actually power to that development. So with that said, that might cause a delay of something where we could potentially break ground and build houses this year to 12 to 18 months delayed. Again, supply chain issues is not helping our current state of inventory. Anyways, that's all I have for today. We will update you next month to see if the pending sales continue to increase, what our median price does. But at this point, the buyers are very bullish on the market. It is very much a seller's market. Inventory is low. Pending sales have skyrocketed, and our months of inventory ceiling has not been tested yet. So any questions, let me know. If you guys want a free valuation, just want to know what your place is worth, click on the link on this email, and you'll be able to get a free valuation. Any questions, feel free to reach out to me. Have a great day.